Da Roma a New York, from La Capitale to the Big Apple. This is a path that many Italians run, many thousand of them every year. According to the United States Census Bureau, approximately 16 million residents in the United States, 5.6% of the whole population, stated to have Italian ancestry. In 2010, this number increased at 17.25 million, and in 2015 it reaches 18 million people, giving to Italy and to Italians the sixth position in the largest US ancestry scale. But what are right now Italians' dreams, goals and achievements? Meet now Eric, Paolo and Matteo, Italians in the Big Apple. Paolo is the bartender of the Bar Basso near Columbus Circle, home of the Roma Club New York.
That's where I come from. That's my roots. That's where I come from. You know, there is a big difference if you're Italiano, Americano, or Italiano. I mean, I grew up in Italy, so that's where I come from. So all my memory, all my childhood, it's always from Italy. You know, I own a restaurant, I own a wine bar that you guys can see. My food is all Italian, my wine is all Italian, so I transfer whatever I learn in Italy to United States. Immigration is good. Immigration is good. That's why I came here in this country, because I want to come over here. I want to show what I can do it. But right now, there is a lot of problem between Italy and United States or other countries because of the visa, things like that. There should be no, avoid that kind of things. There is a beautiful song of Frank Sinatra. If you make in New York, you make in every place. So 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, you're a New Yorker. So you kind of get to the feeling of New Yorker. You get to the feeling of what's going on and what's the difference between New York and Arkansas, New York and California.
Matteo, then, is one of the managers of the well-known Italian restaurant Via della Pace, near Washington Square.
Living in New York City is not so tough for an Italian, simply because, you know, yeah, it's true that it's pretty far from home, but there are so many Italians here that, you know, you can feel that you're at home. Especially myself, I work in this environment, this restaurant that is pretty popular among the Italians in New York. So working here and staying here almost every day, it's like meeting every single day many Italians that, you know, show up and come to watch a game, have a coffee, talk a little. So it's not, you know, you can feel like the Italian environment, that you can meet many Italian people. But I'm sure that if there is a city that gets close, or probably one of the cities that gets closer to Italy, probably it's New York. Just because we have so many Italians here, and especially then, as I said before, at this place, you can really have a very Italian environment. So you never feel alone, but you always feel, you know, surrounded by Italians. The best thing by far, living here, as I said, is the most exciting city in the world. You can still have your habits, like coming in, for example, this restaurant, having a coffee or meeting the same people around the neighborhood, but doing every single day something different. You can have anything and everything in terms of food, music, sport, fashion, anything. So each day is like a, you know, Christmas Eve. There is something new, you don't know what it's gonna get. It's something like, you know, exciting.
Eric, last but not least, is a born in Ravenna actor living in Brooklyn.
Well, being an Italian in New York, it's a great experience, since like it's a city so different from our standard of city. So big, so incredible, but at the same time almost scary for how big it is and how alone you feel sometimes. Italian helped me a lot, still does, especially for my accent. This thing that I'm trying to fight against, it's helping me a lot in every casting I'm going to. They say, oh my God, where are you from? Well, I'm Italian. Oh my God, Italy, I love it. Like, have you ever been? No. But that's what they do. I mean, they just like the sound of my voice. But I'm still working on it, because I just want to be like flat and like play any role possible. Before moving to New York, I moved to London for a short period, and over there I found like a huge crowd of Italian people, especially, more than here, and I found it disappointing because like people think that going outside gives you like the chance to do stuff, but if you don't put effort in what you're doing, you're never gonna get it, even if you're in Italy or somewhere else in the world.
If someone will offer you exactly what you have right now in New York City, but in Italy, will you come back?
I will not come back. Not right now.
Probably right now, no.
I would. Yeah, I would love to go back, even to show to my country what can I do.
I'm Lorenzo Capezzoli Ranchi, reporting from New York Film Academy.